Hello, everybody. Let's keep going. Chapter 4, Midsummer Ballad. And Wednesday.
Mid-August.
That's what it means, I guess.
It was the peak of summer, and the sweltering sun was beating down on the residents of Trista.
Are you going to class like in midday or something? What the heck?
After returning from Heimdall, we were given a whopping 5-day summer vacation before the school year resumed.
Okay.
Turns out, Thor sticks to its military roots, only granting extended vacations to students over the New Year's holiday. However, nobles are allowed to visit home, ostensibly to give them time to become familiar with their family's holdings.
What's the cat doing there?
And, as you might expect, that meant most students from classes 1 and 2 spent summer away from Trista. Meanwhile, classes 3 through 5 were stuck on campus, envying the nobility as they studied and trained as usual. The other members of Class 7 and I chose to stay in Trista as well, facing the heat with our fellow students.
Okay. 8:30. Wow, it was bright. It's so hot. I'm dying here. I'm sick of this heat already. Talking about it is just making me feel even hotter. Academy should install an orbital air conditioner. At least then it'd be a little easier to cope. Orbital air conditioner? What's that? Well, it's this device that blows out cool air. I'll regulate a room's temperature. Maybe it'd help if you think of it as the opposite of a stove. Wow, that's some kind of wizardry. I've heard about them, but aren't they supposed to be prohibitively expensive? Only the most modern buildings seem to be able to afford them. Do you have one in your house? Well, there's one in the Rhineford Company's corporate headquarters, yeah. It'd be nice if my mother could spare one, you know, for the academy she sits on the board of directors for. Seems a bit much to hope for. This is a military academy, so I doubt we can expect to be indulged quite that much. Still, a machine that help you keep cool in the summer. Whoever first invented that should be get a medal. Okay. You mean like a bunch of people thought about it? Everybody should get a medal, I guess. I'll admit the summer heat here is more difficult to cope with than in Legram. But as long as I think of it as another part of my training, it doesn't bother me all that much. Greyhard gets similar heat waves, but there is usually a breeze blowing in from the canyon at this time of year. That does make summer a bit easier to manage. My hometown's in the mountains. It's pretty cool even around this time of year. Actually, now that you mention it, I would have thought you three would go back home, being nobles and all. You were given permission, weren't you? If everyone else was going home, I would have considered it. But in the end, I decided against it. I mean, it wasn't all that long ago I got to see Elise. Maybe next year. I came to train. Until I feel I have made significant progress, I have no intention of returning home. Some of you saw my father's mansion. Do you think I'd go back to that place willingly? I'd rather stay here and take my chances with heatstroke. You're really that unfortunate at home, huh? Uncomfortable at home, huh? Still, it's as hot as it is. There's a lot going on right now. I doubt all the people headed to that conference at the end of the month have much time to worry about the heat. You make a good point. You're talking about the West Samaria Trade Conference, huh? That's the one. There's never been any international conference on that scale before, at least not in the modern terms. Mayor de Ter Kreis, who also happened to be an International Bank of Crossville CEO. The mayor is also the CEO of a company there, huh? That's not a great look, honestly. It's the one who first proposed it. I've heard that Prince Olivert will be attending on behalf of His Majesty the Emperor. Chancellor Osborne is supposed to be attending too. So, seems crazy to think that we met them just a few weeks ago. Chancellor in particular was a pretty intimidating figure. Seems like a big, scary monster. I've heard he served in the Imperial Army before becoming a politician. Even 11 years ago, His Majesty entrusted him with the position of Chancellor. I suppose a full 70% of the Imperial Army is under his jurisdiction. His real fame comes from establishing most of the nation's railroad networks centered in the capital. Though he's also been responsible for annexing several smaller countries and independent states around Erebonia. I believe all those took place without any bloodshed, though, at least as far as I'm aware. I wouldn't put too much stoke into what he's selling. Military spending in this country has increased exponentially since he took up his position as Chancellor. And that's only possible thanks to the tax revenue he gleaned from the people in Heimdall and those annexed nations. Well, he was the one who ordered the construction of those 2 railway guns that got pointed at Crossbell too. At one point, Erebonia was on the verge of a full-scale war with Calver because of those. Yeah, I heard that it was actually Liberl that proposed a way to avoid an armed conflict. Liberl is the place of the first game, I remember. They ended up signing the non-aggression pact, right? Yeah. Though, as I'm sure you've noticed, there's still quite a bit of tension between the 2 countries. I wouldn't be surprised if the issue reared its head again during the trade conference. Chancellor Osborne's been a really popular figure in the capital, though. Popular enough that he seems to have a group of terrorists after him. The Liberation Front, yeah. Emerge, do we have to repeat that every time? Indeed, they seem to harbor a deep-seated grudge against him. Their anger seemed a bit unusual, if it's in its intensity, didn't it? He does seem like the type who'd make a lot of enemies, especially with a face like that. Well, I'd rather not speak ill of my father's close ally, but... Come to think of it, isn't the instructor awfully late? It's well past the time for homeroom to start. True. It should have started about 10 minutes ago, actually. I swear, that woman. She'd better not be sleeping off another hangover back at the dormitory. Wouldn't put it past her. I wish I could say there's no way our upstanding instructor would do that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Excuse me. I'll have you know I did no such thing today.
Instructor?
Good morning, instructor.
Morning, everyone!
Too much. Just too much in the morning.
Anyway, I'll have you know I've got a good reason for being late today. And that reason is, we're going to be welcoming a new classmate today.
What?
A transfer student at this time of year?
Seriously?
All right, come on in.
Righto.
I don't think I ever used you.
Crow?
I tried using you, but I don't like his combat.
But isn't he a second-year student?
He doesn't fit in the team.
I'm Crow Armbrest.
Breast.
Starting today, I'll be joining you fine folks as a member of Class 7. It's gonna be pretty sweet, guys.
He was held back.
What?
What? I mean, how?
Are you sure you want to know? It's a long tale fraught with the intrigue of school politics.
He failed a few classes.
I don't think I'd put it quite like that. Back in his first year, he slacked off so much that he ended up failing a few of his classes.
Yep.
Then he came crying to me in a panic, like, oh, help me, Instructor Sarah. They're not gonna let me graduate. So, as a special exception, he's going to be joining us for the next 3 months to pay for his laziness.
It was a good line reader there.
You can't be serious.
That's an even more pathetic reason than I was bracing myself for.
Were you really expecting something different?
I think you already know that Crow was one of the trial users for the Arcus test they ran last year. So I thought he might be a good role model for you. In that sense, anyway. And don't forget, he'll also be joining us on our future field studies, too.
Does he have to?
Nice. Looks like you saved me the trouble of having to explain it all. Anyway, let's let the good times roll. Oh, and since we're all classmates now, no need for all that sweet talking you lay on the other second years, all right?
Wouldn't dream of it.
Right.
Easier said than done, I fear.
If he was any more laid back, he'd be comatose.
True.
Instructor, I can't help but notice you left the door open.
Wait, is there someone else too?
Huh? Are you serious?
Aw, I was hoping to catch you off guard. All right, come on in and say hello.
Weird to add a bunch of people like halfway through the semester, but sure.
I thought you forgot I was out in the hall!
That was fast.
What?
What?
You must be joking.
Hey, aren't you?
You're the girl we met in the Nord Highlands.
I got something really important to say, guys. There's only one available desk. I'm afraid you're gonna have to fight to the death. My money's on Milliam with the big robot, though.
Yuppers! Long time no see, guys.
Though, Crow does have a
See
gun.
couple of you I don't know, so I guess I better introduce myself.
Decisions.
I'm Milliam Orion. And this here's Eric Getlum, but we'll just call him Lammy for short.
Don't know where Lammy comes from that, but sure.
What the hell is that?
Didn't you read the report, dude?
Holy crap!
It's that thing we saw at Ark's fort.
So this is that strange girl you met in the Nord Highlands.
Oh, and a little house rule before anything gets blown up. No bringing that thing out in the classroom. If he accidentally smashes a wall or blasts through the ceiling, I'm the one who's gonna get chewed out for it.
Boo! Fine.
Does it like turn invisible, or does it actually like disappear to like a pocket dimension?
Anyway,
I guess we'll never know.
nice to meet you guys.
Was the pose like that really necessary?
Tell me you're kidding.
I really wish I could.
Well, I can see we're in for some fun times these next 3 months.
Anyway. Three days went by. At first, no one was sure what to make of Crow Armbrust, and the Intelligence Division's agent, Milliam Orion, suddenly transferred into a class. But within a matter of days, it almost felt like they'd been there all along. I'm sure none of you need to be reminded that it was none other than Emperor Drycles who ended the War of the Lions. But did you know that historical records tell us he had amazingly few soldiers under his command? Initially, his allies numbered only a few confidants and several warriors from Nord. And while supporters rallied to him in each region, his ranks still couldn't hope to compare to the other prince's armies. Nonetheless, they continued to advance, liberating region after region, and after half a year of bloody battles, Prince Dreichels met perhaps his most well-known supporter. William Wright? Would you happen to know the historical figure to whom I'm referring? Sure I do. Leon Sandlot. Leon Sandlot, yeah. Also known as the Ice Lance Maiden. Oh, right you are. Well done. Sandlot was the daughter of a count who ruled over a remote region, and accounts tell us that she showed great martial skill from a young age. In particular, her skill with the lance was unparalleled. No record exists of her ever being bested in combat. The Lance Maiden also had a group of mighty warriors under her command who fought alongside her in battle. Perhaps you'd like to illuminate us as to the name of this famous band, Reen? Group of mighty warriors led by the Lance Maiden. It's like Stern Riders? No, that's something else. Einzreiter, I believe. Yeah, it was Einreiter. Stern Riders from Bleach. The Einzreiter, also known as the Iron Knights. They were a band of knights said to be able to charge across the battlefield like lightning, cutting down all in their path. Correct, you've done your homework. The wandering prince met the Lance Maiden one day during a prolonged conflict in the remote region of the country. After recognizing each other as a reliable and trustworthy, they pledged to fight together under the united banner. With the Lance Maiden and her knights bolstering his ranks, Draco's army swept through one region after another. In just a year, he was able to defeat the other princes and free the imperial capital Heimdall. As an interesting footnote, the castle the Einzelreich used as their base of operations 250 years ago just so happens to be only up, skipping a jump away from Laura's home in Legram. Indeed, it's known as Lohagrim Castle. It's a beautiful building situated on the shore of Lake Ebel, to the west of Legram. Wait, are we going to here before the place? I can't remember the exact things. Oh, they brought a bed for Pro to sleep on during class, I see. Oh, you mentioned that before. Does anyone live there, though? No, due to the dangerous terrain, no one goes near it. These days, it exists simply as a relic of a bygone era. The Arced family is responsible for the care and maintenance of the castle, though really only minimum work is done. Speaking of the Arced house, wasn't one of your ancestors the Einzelreich, second in command? Indeed, the Lance Maiden's most trusted assistant and confidant, from what I understand. The Sandlot family line ended with the death of the Lance Maiden. And it's partially because of that the Arced family mourns her death each year. I see. Ooh, what a fascinating story. The Graham, huh? Never had a mission there, so I've never been able to go. Maybe I should have stopped by when I went to Brayhard a while back. Wow. Way to be a secret agent. You'd think she'd at least try to conceal the fact that she gets sent all over the country in secret missions. I know, she totally just let it slip that she was going somewhere and doing something very hard too. Well, I suppose it's better than her being all distant and cagey around us. Nice. Okay, so tomorrow's a free day. Which means that next Wednesday you'll have your usual practical exam. We'd better all bring your A game. Oh, Crow Million. If you must have instructional materials you guys are going to read as part of the Class 7 finally showed up. I'll hand that stuff off to you once we're done here, so I want you to come with me to the faculty lounge. Rightio. And what a drag. Alright, homeroom's out for the day. Flee while you can. Machias, if you'll do the honors. Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow. Okay. So, what do you think? Sorry, I'm allergic to BS. They just left, though. Well, I don't think we have to be on our guard around her, at least. Same. Though, I'd rather she kept that giant silver thing of hers hidden. I don't think she's a bad girl. I was taking a nap in the courtyard yesterday. She came and fell asleep next to me. What does that have to do with anything? Whether she's trustworthy or not. They look like a couple of kittens all curled up together. Their personalities may be worlds apart, but they're both rather cat-like in their own ways. Sure. Don't know how that makes sense, but sure. There can't be more than 12. She can't be more than 12 or 13. Still practically a child. Yeah, you're right. She's so chipper all the time. It's hard to really be cold to her. Yeah, I don't think I could bring myself to spurn her. She's got this natural charm, you think? I think. Be that as it may, her presence here reeks of the blood and iron, if you take my meaning. Well, it certainly seems that way.
As such, I'm planning on granting you a bit of a...
We heard this a little while ago. It's hard to believe that a girl like that could be an agent of the intelligence division. But just going off what happened in Nord, there's not much that would make me doubt it now. And then that's the thing. Then there's that thing, Aragitlum, that's always with her. She calls it Lammy, but aside from its name, we don't really know anything about it. It seems to be made from a strange material with both metallic and ceramic properties. Hard to be pliable. Hard but pliable. Agreed. It doesn't look like anything you could make even with the most cutting edge of orbital technology. When I touched it, it felt really nice and cold. Wow, you actually touched it? It hasn't escaped my notice that it seems strikingly similar to the combat shells we fought in our practical exams. I think it's safe to assume that they share some kind of common origin. Yeah. The instructor said she was forced to accept it, though in a sense Million was forced on us too. You're welcome to think what you will, but I don't trust her. Okay. Either way, she's technically our classmate now, like it or not. It may be a little early to tell whether we can trust her as a friend, but we should be able to figure out pretty quickly whether we can count on her as a member of Class 7. Well, that's a logical way to break it down, at least. You're right. Still, pretty early to make sweeping judgments. Knowing her background would be great, but what's really important is whether we can counter her in a fight. Agreed. As students of a military academy, it's probably the most important issue. We'll have to wait and see. Well, considering we're living in the same dormitory, it'd be good if we all got along. Yeah, I wouldn't want her to think we're trying to make her feel unwelcome either. Ah, then there's Crow. What's he like, Reen? You seem like you get along with him pretty well. That what it seems like? Don't know if I'd say we get along well. If I had to say, describe him as a precious gambling addict, way too prone to ante up for every hand. Adios Halpos. He sounds like the kind of miscreant one would be better off avoiding. You can count on him when the chips are down, though. He really helped me out last month when Elise went into the old schoolhouse. He's good in a fight, and pretty handy with his Arcus, too. Maybe we're worrying over nothing, then. Still, I'm not really sure how to connect with him, you know? Well, at least we're in separate dorms for the time being. We'll just have to see how things go. That was a lot. Okay. Need to speak with go to the home ec building, okay? Okay.
Hello, Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Oh, hi there, Reen.
Hi.
Do you have a moment?
No.
Toa? Well, this is a surprise. What can I do for you?
You've got a new student in your class now, right?
2.
Well, her student notebook is ready, so I figured it'd be best to get it to her as soon as possible. And since you handled it last time, would you mind coming to get it for her?
Oh, you're talking about Milliam.
Didn't the teacher call him out to do that?
Sure thing. I'll come get it right away. You want me to swing by the student council room then?
That'd be great.
She sure doesn't waste any time. I should head on over to the student council room before it gets too late.
Don't tell me what to do. Anyway. Hi. I need to go, is it down the floor, I think? Was that a character thing for the instructor Maverick? No. Talk to him again. No. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, I need to go. Oh, second floor. I was in the right floor. East corridor. Wait a minute, we were already over there. Wait, is this north? Yeah, this is the east side. Okay, I was going to the right side to begin with. Mary is the culinary arts one, right? Okay, so it's you, yeah. In his attempts to convince me, it comes out awesome. The dudes tend to explain. Okay, that's. I think I already had yours. Yeah. Wait, I did talk to her twice, right? Okay, then next, the infirmary, which is on the first floor. Wrong way. There it is. Green Sworcer. It seems as though you've been working very hard on your field studies, and even harder when you help with student council. I can hardly imagine how many people you've helped tackling their problems, as well showing passion and honor. As an instructor, oh yeah, this is a medal thing. Which did I already have? Yes. It is very bad, actually. That sucks. Wow. Thanks for nothing, I guess. Do I have to talk to you again, though? Okay. Gotta find the cat. But, okay. And then library. I already read that one. What's this one? There. Fishing club. Don't think I need to do that. Where is this dude? Probably, is he in the actual fishing club now? But, get out of my way. There you are. Don't think I actually need to talk to you. Just in case. Okay. Okay. Well, Toa said she wanted me to come to the student council room. Knock.
The door's open. Come on in.
Sorry if I disturbed you.
She literally just called you.
Oh, Reen. Not at all.
Those papers are the size of her.
Sorry for making you come all the way out here.
Don't worry about it. It's class business anyway. That's quite the spread you've got on your desk there. Is it just me, or does your workload only ever seem to increase?
Well, I've got a little extra going on right now that's keeping me a little busier than normal. Anyway, this is Milliam's notebook. Crow's already got one, along with the added pages on the Arcus units you all have. So she's the last one who needs it.
All right, I'll be sure to pass this on to Milliam next time I see her. Actually, if you don't mind my asking, how much do you know about why she's here at the Academy?
All I know is that she came with a recommendation from the Army's Intelligence Division, really. You know those combat shells you fight in your practical exams? They're being used with the Emperor's authorization. Apparently, it's something similar for Milliam. They can't deny her admission if the Emperor's pushing it through.
this goes all the way up to His Majesty?
Seems like it. The Chancellor was the one who set up both the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police. But neither of those organizations could have been established without His Majesty's consent. That's what's unusual. Anyway, because of that, the Academy can't really turn down a direct referral with that kind of backing.
So that's how it is. But even accounting for that, I never would have expected Crow to be transferred into our class too.
Yeah, I was just as shocked as you when I found out.
Were you really?
I knew he was a habitual class cutter, but I always figured he at least had enough credits to graduate. Oh, I feel like a failure as student council president for not noticing. Maybe even a failure as a friend.
I mean, it's kind of hard to fail the impossible.
Whoa there. I think you're being a little hard on yourself.
I just know it's easy to fail the impossible.
What about Angelica? Does she have enough credits to graduate?
Angie at least makes sure to attend the classes she needs for graduation. Apparently, Crow not only hadn't attended enough class units, he also didn't turn in some essential assignments. But as long as he's active and engaged with his Class 7 work over the next couple months, he'll be able to graduate.
It must be really easy to graduate this school.
Still, I get the distinct feeling this 1-2 punch of transfer students wasn't just a happy coincidence. Am I right?
Well, yeah. The principal thought placing Crow in Class 7 might be beneficial for the rest of you, too.
He really doesn't know Crow then.
His grades might be a sorry sight, but he really knows how to get things done when he wants to. Did you know he was responsible for all of the event planning at last year's Academy Festival?
And how is that supposed to help us?
Crow did that? Voluntarily?
It might be kind of awkward having a second-year student in your class, but I hope you guys will all get along.
I didn't realize event planning was part of the curriculum for Class 7.
That goes for Milliam too, of course. She might have an unusual background, but at the end of the day, she's still a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Well, it seems I was mistaken. 13, 15, and 17 are the names, are the ages that are all noted.
So she really is 13 then?
Yeah, she scored really well on her entrance exam though, so I think she can handle the curriculum fine. She might be small, but she can roll up her sleeves with the best of them.
It's funny because she's probably smarter than some people in the school.
Now where have I heard of someone like that before?
Mr. Popular today.
Oh, sorry. Looks like I've got a call coming in.
You mean sounds like?
Go ahead and answer. I don't mind. I wouldn't want me to miss anything important.
It must be really important for them to let this ring for that long.
All right. Excuse me then. Hello, Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Hello, Reen. It's your favorite instructor here.
Do you have to call it?
Are you still on the Academy grounds by any chance?
No.
As much as it pains me to say it, I am.
No need to sound so suspicious.
I think his wrist's broken.
It's just that after I gave Milliam all the things I had for her, she just took off somewhere. You know how she tends to be kind of a mischief maker. So could you find her and drag her back to the dorms for me?
All right. I can only imagine what would happen if she were to flash that silver thing of hers around on the Academy grounds again.
She's got a gun.
Yeah, I'd really rather avoid a repeat of yesterday. Anyway, I leave it in your capable hands, brave leader of Class 7.
Yesterday? Wasn't that today? That was earlier today. What do you mean yesterday?
Wait
What?
a second. When did I become the...
What happened yesterday?
She really does trust you. Anyway, I'll let you go then. Are you still up for helping me with a few requests tomorrow?
If I live.
I'll be around. Still, I know you've got a full slate and all, but try not to overwork yourself. And if there's anything else I can do to make life a little easier for you, don't hesitate to ask.
Sure. And thanks.
Boom. Door open. Let's go. Alright, I guess I'd better start looking for Milliam. But where do I even start? She could be almost anywhere. Could probably ask a couple of others for help. I doubt I'll accomplish much just checking places at random. Come to think of it, I haven't gotten Crow's number yet either. The 2 other classmates will be enough for this, though. I should remember to ask him when I get the chance. Does this matter? It raises their link thing. Ooh. These 2 that need something, right? Wait. Yeah. Yeah. So I know certain things you have to do with certain people, but I think this is just friendship link. Yeah, we'll just go with it. Alright, I understand. It doesn't seem too wise to just give her a run of the campus unaccompanied. There's probably so much here that new to her that she's zipping from place to place trying to see it all. Yeah, I think you're right. I doubt she'd left this academy grounds yet, though, so we should be able to find her. I just have to think. We're here. What would seem the most interesting? Then please check those places. Alright. Let's go. I'll drag her back to the dormitory if I have to. Why do we need a team for this? Academy Field. Okay, we just go to each of these places. I haven't done this in forever. Onward, mighty speed. Speed? Speed. Full speed ahead. Get down this instant. That voice couldn't mean anything but trouble. Oh, hi everyone. Wait. What would have happened if I had Eustace on the on my team? I don't know. Now I'm just curious. Oh, hi everyone. What in the world are you up to? It's been so long since I went horse riding in Nord. Thought I'd give it another shot. This is so fun. Totally different from flying around on Lammy. Someone please escort her far, far away from the stables. Why do you have to be so stubborn, Eustace? Just get that from your dad. I'm not even going to dignify that with response. And how would you know about my father's personality? What my father's personality is like to begin with? Well, Lillian even managed to throw Eustace for a loop there. What's with this girl? Who cares? That girl over there is seeing some competition there. I'm on the horse now. Time to ride. To the highway. Hi-yo, horsey. Away. Get your hands off the reins, Zed. Let's go. I salute you, Eustace. You're doing good work. Keep it up. Wait, Milliam. So began Milliam's horseback adventures. She took off without the slightest concern for the worried soul she left behind. After riding around with the increasingly irritated Eustace for what seemed like an eternity, she finally came to a stop. you little. That was the best. We should totally do it again sometimes. You have fun, Eustace? Are you okay? I'm fine. Girl, that doesn't have a look of sense. This time I even feel your pain. Quiet. Hopefully, she'll slow down by the time we catch up to her. Time to start looking again. To have a child full of energy and a, lack of self-control. Guess the gymnasium's next. First, I want to check this. Oh, I went to your engineering building first, I guess. I guess it doesn't matter what order we go. Wow! So this is the orbital bike everyone's talking about. I want to try it. I'll need you to more fine-tune before we'll be able to let you do it. I'm doing a goofy voice right now. What am I doing? Yup. You do have the option on riding alongside me, however. Angelica, she's 13. Please tell me you have some standards. I'm always willing to let a cute little lady like you with her ride. Angelica doesn't have standards. Really? Don't take the candy. William, don't take the candy. Stranger danger. Kinda wanna have a race though. Wanna see if Lammy's faster than your bike? I don't know what this Lammy is, but it takes some guts to challenge me to a race. Now I'm really starting to take a liking to you. Please don't. Just don't. Anyway, it didn't take long for those two to hit it off. We're lucky to know such caring second years. They're a little too caring, if you ask me. Oh, hey there. How did I do your voice again? I don't remember. What's up? Truth is, reading explains orders, they're merely breaking the doors. Boo! You guys are so persistent. I'm not gonna let you catch me though. Our race is gonna have to wait. Very well. Look forward to seeing you around again. For sure. I'm out, yo. Great job. Moggy she was within arm's length. What are you doing? Wait up, Milliam. Off she goes. My arms are stuck like this, I can't grab her. You could have at least pretended to try and catch her, Angelica. Why are you blaming her? She went right next to Machias. Blame him. Green, sweetie. Surely you realize that I always ride with my lovely ladies. I always side with my lovely ladies. I have to say though, he's even more peculiar than I'd heard. Yeah. I'd really like to see this lamb she keeps talking about too. Tell her that she's always welcome here for us. Will ya? Alright. Okay, let's go search somewhere else. What? I went here for something. Don't remember. I don't think it was you. I should do this though. But. There's some money. I could always do a lot more if I really wanted to, though. Where am I going? the gym. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh my god. Up here? Oh, look at all the water. That's gotta be refreshing. I kinda wanna take a dip. Phew, we finally found you. Oh, hey, Reen. Do you know if I get to take swimming lessons while I'm here? Can't think of a reason why you wouldn't. Has Instructor Sarah given you your school swimsuit yet? Nah. All I got today was my uniform. Told me I'd get it tomorrow. Can't wait though. Wish I could go swimming right now. There's more swimming lessons than just playing in the pool. You guys think too much. Besides, all this pool talk really makes me want to go for a swim. Oh, I know. Milliam? Yeah, no one will notice. And I think the metal things around your wrists are not something you want to go in the water with. But I can wear this. It's totally waterproof and dries in no time. Now it's no problem to get wet. Having the metal around your wrists and ankles is not something you jump into a pool with. Not even the winds can control this girl. On your marks, kids, set. Go! You started going before you started counting, you know what, whatever. William, are you okay? That was too fun. Hop on in. The water's nice and cool. Okay, Machius, I choose you. Go. Just doesn't care, does she? Can't even wrap my head around this. Should go get her. I'm glad I brought Machius along with us. He deserves to be around here and suffer with us. Sorry, guys. Where'd Milliam go? He timed her escape perfectly. She was headed towards the girls' locker room, so you probably just missed her. Go to the door. She must have ran because she didn't want us to haul her back to the dorm. It looks like our chances are far from our chase is far from over. Just go to the door. She has to change. All we have to do is go to the door, and we're good. She can't get out. Also, what happens if we have, like, the people you run into during this chase? What happens to the, like, if they were on my team? Okay, yeah, you go beat up Patrick. I'll cheer you on. Okay, go to the roof. You can't run from now, child.
Wowee! There's so much cool stuff here! So this is Thor's military academy, huh? I think I'm gonna like it here. Ooh, I wonder what the view from the rooftop's like.
You can probably try looking, you'll know.
Huh?
Okay, sure. I should have guessed you'd be here. Jig is up. Hiya, guys. Did you come looking for me? Don't give me that hiya, guys. You've been giving us quite a workout, you know. You stop fooling around and just come back to the dormitory now? Sure thing. After the chase you led us on, you're just giving up that easily? Well, I've seen enough for today. Tomorrow's a free day, so that's when I can really start exploring. Seems she has a thirst for exploration. She's sure a lively girl. Yeah, let's put it that way. All right, let's get her back to the dorm before she changes her mind. We can only hope homework will keep her busy enough to stay out of trouble. Okay. Wowzers, that was so much fun. This town's got a nice feel to it too. I think I'm gonna like it here. Oh, I wonder where I should go tomorrow. Well, I'm glad someone's having fun. Oh, maybe you could spare a thought for the people who've been running all over the place, all over the school grounds looking for you. Seriously. Oh yeah, we should exchange Arcus numbers, Milliam. We need to be able to reach you quickly if there's ever an emergency. Sure thing. My number is that. Tell everyone else when you get back to the dorms, okay? Will do. Or you could do it. You know, everybody gather up at the dorms, just exchange number. Just saying. Yeah. Oh yeah. I should track on Lecter and Claire later. I'll bet they'll be surprised. She really does seem like the typical 13-year-old, for the most part. Indeed. It makes for quite an effective disguise. By the way, what happened to that floating doll that usually follows you around? Oh, you mean Lammy? He's right here. What? Come out, Lammy. Guys, usually that's someone else's job to mess up. What? Yeah. No, don't call him out here or you'll... Whoa, what's that? It's like a huge silver doll. It's so cool. Is it yours? Awesome. Yeah, sure is, isn't he? This may be a problem. Looks like we got our work cut out for us. Taking care of Milliam. If she's going to be living at the academy, I need to find a way to drill some common sense into her. Eventually, we were able to pull the kids away from and convince them to go back to their homes. And after forcing Milliam to hide again, we made the trek back to the dormitory, sighing all the way.
Hey guys, welcome back.
You're not welcome.
Welcome back, everyone.
Oh, how many problems would be solved if we just ended you right now, huh?
Just been making myself at home here.
Crow? What brings you to our dormitory?
Well, I am a member of Class 7 now, so I've been given the go-ahead to move into this dorm now.
What?
That didn't take them very long at all.
Isn't that a bit sudden?
But man, Sharon sure makes some amazing coffee. If I'd had a cup of that, I would have been banging down the door to join Class 7 months ago.
You flatter me, Master Crow. Would you like me to bring some of the cakes I baked earlier as well?
Cakes? Multiple?
Do you even need to ask? Anyway, sorry it kind of came out of nowhere, but it's good to be here.
Looks like he's already made himself at home.
So you're gonna be living here too, huh?
Yep, us newcomers have to stick together, right? I just finished hauling all my stuff over from my old dorm. Looks like I ended up in the room right across from yours, Reen.
Great.
I see. I can already see things getting a lot more lively around here.
Ooh, man, moving all those things really tired me out.
Boo-hoo.
I was hoping I could just stow all my junk in my old room, but Toa wouldn't let me.
That's just common sense, right?
You must be pretty exhausted. Well, I suppose now's as good a time as any to officially welcome you to the Class 7 dormitory.
The pleasure's mine. And seriously, you don't have to make a big deal out of it. Come on, loosen up a little. We're classmates now. Just treat me like one of the gang and we're golden.
I could treat you like Machias.
You sure about that? All right, one of the gang it is. Feels weird to think of you that way after all this time, though.
You say loosen up, but I'm not sure if any of us have quite the talent for it that you do.
Don't think too hard about it. Just go with the flow, man. Oh, and if you guys don't mind, I want to get in on the action when you explore the old schoolhouse tomorrow.
No.
Gotta get back in the groove with my Arcus again after.
Don't want to.
Huh? A schoolhouse? Who'd want to go to school on their day off?
Well, we've got this special schoolhouse here.
Whoa, really? That sounds kind of cool. I want to come too.
Wait, does it? I think it forces you to take these two.
How did I know you were going to say that? Didn't I just get done telling you how dangerous it is?
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. As long as I've got Lammy, it'll be easy peasy. And if you didn't take me with you, I'd just break down the door and come after you.
If she thought she was missing out, she might actually do it.
All right. Have it your way.
I think she'd do it even if she didn't think she was missing
I'll
out.
be sure to let you and Crow know when I'm planning on heading into the old schoolhouse tomorrow. But don't just go wandering in there on your own without us, all right?
Yes, sir. Oh, I can't wait to see what it's like down there. So exciting. I might not even be able to sleep tonight.
It's a labyrinth full of monsters here, not a theme park.
Same difference.
Looks like I better give my pistols a little TLC tonight.
That sounds like a euphemism. That concludes my overview of the next field study schedule. How are things coming along on your end, Instructor Valentine? Well, I've contacted all the relevant authorities, and I've also considered the group placement of our 2 transfer students. Excellent. Then let me ask you once more. Are you both certain that you're in favor of going forward with this? I do feel like it may be a bit early for them, but I see no reason not to. As students here, you're going to have to face it sooner or later. I'm in full support. Furthermore, I've already secured the Lieutenant General's permission to proceed. Very well. Then, we will continue as planned. This may be a difficult reality for the students of Class 7 to face, but I can only hope the grappling with it now will help guide them down the right path. Okay. Ominous. Signs and omens, yep, ominous. Hang out in the dormitory. Okay, we gotta go talk to everybody, and then that'll be the end of the day, and also probably the end of the stream. So, nice picture, I guess. Yo, sure didn't take long for you to pay me a visit. Who would have thought we'd end up across the hall from each other? Guess you're just fated to be part of my life, huh? So you say. Still, it feels strange knowing you'll be living here for now on. It all happened so suddenly that it hasn't really sunk in yet. It's okay. You don't have to hold back your joy of getting to live with a cool second year all the time. Yeah, I guess you did help me out in a big way last month down the old schoolhouse. Though I couldn't help but notice you've got quite a collection of games here. Where? Sure do. I brought them all over from my old dorm room. I'm not exactly smiling like roses as far as critics go, but you gotta give yourself a break now and then, right? Wise words, though in your case I get the impression you're never all that busy to begin with. Anyway, we're classmates and dorm buddies now, dude, so be sure to keep it casual between us. I'm sure you'll get used to it soon enough. I'll try at least. Bye. Anyway, gun. It's the very fate of our chess club reigns on tomorrow's match. I have to use every spare minute between now and then to sharpen my skills. Wow, you're really fired up about this? Good luck, Magius. Thanks. I feel like we missed something, but sure. The dorm's bound to become a lot more lively now that Crow and William are living with us. I can't help but wonder what sort of winds these two will blow into our class. I suppose only the goddess herself knows. Let's just hope it's a good one. Parlay Typhoon. Hey there, Eustace. What you reading? Oh, it's just you. Don't surprise me like that. Sorry about that. Is that a letter from your brother? Not quite. It's nothing terribly important. It dawns on me now that tomorrow will be our first free day since Crow and Milliam joined us. You'll have to watch Milliam like a hawk to ensure she doesn't stir up any trouble. Wait, what is it my responsibility? Yeah, you do it. You're the one who really wants to. Hey. Tomorrow's a big day. We'll be having our performance at the church. And just thinking about it's giving me butterflies in my stomach. Not sure what my schedule is going to be like tomorrow, but I'll definitely come see you if I have the time. Thanks. It'd be great if you could be there cheering me on. I'm helping fill in for Hibble, so he's counting on me too. Oh yeah, that just... I don't know if I actually got Link stuff from earlier. I thought I would, but who knows. Wonder which one I should wear tomorrow. Guess the Stragles will do. Easy to move in. Isn't Strega a classic shoe brand? I never knew you were so discerning about your shoes. Yes. Okay, sure. I don't think the colors all match very well. The green ones might, but it's a bit too green. It's not the right shade. Yeah, none of those really match your color scheme, but you know what? It's fine. Okay, Emma's gone. It may be incredibly hot, but on the bright side, swimming club is that much more of a refreshing experience. Especially now that Monica has been improving her times by leaps and bounds. I should learn from her example and keep improving myself every day. Okay, great conversation. I really said a lot there. I've got lacrosse practice tomorrow, but this is not one I'm looking forward to. All because Ferris refuses to stop pestering me about competing with her. Will she just stop? Okay, you're gone as well. It's a lot of toys. Hey, Reem, what's up? Got my room all nice and tidy. Wow, this is pretty cute now that it's all fixed up. Even got dolls in here and everything. Yeah, I know, right? Just wish I was allowed to bring Lammy out in the dorms. He'd really tie the place together. Yeah, that's probably isn't a good idea. It's a pretty old building, and you'd get in trouble if you ended up smashing your room's walls on the floors. I guess, what a bummer. Oh well, I'll just take him to the park when I want to play with him. That's not like he's a dog or something. And that's not a park, that's like a tree. They call it's a tree in an area with some greenery, and they call it a park. What's Celine doing here? She seems to have made her way in. Did something happen, Celine? Meow. Maybe she's hungry. Meow. No, it doesn't seem that way. If only we could understand her. Yes, wouldn't that be nice? Meow. Instructor Sarah's gone. Thank you. She read my mind. Jeez. Lady Sarah will be returning home late today. She made mention of an important discussion with the principal. The principal? I wonder what that entails. Small number of possibilities come to mind. However, I believe they are most likely discussing what highly difficult task to assign to you next. I really hope not. But she's not wrong. Okay, we talked to everybody. Let's give it a save. And we'll be stopping here for today. Got a lot done. Chapter's done. We started chapter 5. But we got 3 chapters left, counting this one as 4 technically. But you know, some of them are shorter than others. But yeah, making good progress. Tomorrow will be some what's the word I'm looking for? Elden Ring. We'll be starting the new Game Plus 2. I think it's New Game Plus 2. I don't know how New Game Pluses go. It's like New Game Plus. Is it New Game Plus 1 or is it New Game Plus 2 after that? I don't know. But anyway, it's probably New Game Plus 2. That makes sense. So, but yeah, I will catch you guys later. I hope you enjoyed. I did. It was a pretty good day. So I'll see you guys next time. Take care.